I'll only need a minute. With these past few weeks, I've had plenty of time to sit back and reflect on my time in this business. Am I happy? Have I done everything I wanted to do in this business up to this point? I honestly don't know. I look at a guy like the recently retired Robbie Royce, who was able to walk away from what he loves to do with his head held high, because he had respect. He left that ring every night with respect, either from the fans or from the guy that he just beat up. I don't think I have that anymore. You know, I've been lucky lately. The upper management in PCW has granted me some pretty high profile matches. I don't know if I deserve it, especially lately. No, I do. If you look back on the nearly 10 years I've been in this business, I've accomplished a thing or two. I've been multiple time tag team champions with many different promotions, including Premier Championship Wrestling. I've been both the junior heavyweight champion and the heavyweight champion in PCW. I've been the best at multiple levels and multiple times that this company has to offer. There is still one thing though. One thing left to win. One thing left to be. If I could get that Canadian title from around AJ Sanchez's waist and put it on mine, I could make history and become only the second person ever to be the Grand Slam champion of Premier Championship Wrestling. To hold all the titles that that company has to offer, behind only the great Raw Skills. I don't know if it's fair to put myself in a category like him though. Sometimes I wonder if I still got it anymore. You know, back in October, I took on Mike Angels for that precious belt of his, and I nearly won. I took a guy I know very well to his limit, but he bettered me that night. But that's okay, I can live with that. He beat me one-on-one. But last month, when I got my shot at AJ Sanchez and that Canadian title, things were different that night. I had that guy literally on the run twice during that match. He was out the door until I was cowardly attacked by his buddy from behind, by the epic Don Douglas. I lost that night too, but not because of Sanchez, because of Don Douglas. Or maybe because of me. You know, in my younger days when I was quicker and hungrier and faster and more aware, maybe that wouldn't have mattered. That night might have turned out differently for me, but it didn't. Maybe it is time for me to step away from the business, to follow Royce into retirement, to stop doing what I love to do in that ring every week, every month, all year. No. No. You know, a good friend of mine once said, "You're not through when you lose. You're only finished when you quit." So before I stop, there is that one thing left to do. If I could get that Canadian title and put it around my waist, I can leave the business whenever that might be with my head held high, with respect. Respect from myself, from my family, from all those fans that have treated me so well over the years, but mostly from my enemies. If I could join that upper echelon of PCW, follow Raw Skills, and be the second guy ever to make history and hold all the titles that I can in Premier Championship Wrestling, that sounds like something I need to do. So Epic, on December 13th, I owe you a shot in the teeth first. Because you're the first roadblock on my way to AJ Sanchez and that precious Canadian title. You know what? I know I can still do it. All these fans in this place, they know I can still do it. And kid, at Revolution, you're gonna find out the hard way that I can still do it too. Heads up!